This like bro this. You heard? You heard? Let me get my niggas right real quick, man. Let me get my niggas right real quick, man. The fuck I done put it on him all year, my nigga? What the fuck? Oh. I'm almost. Alright. Where my other phone at? Where my other phone at? Where my other phone at? It's time to play some slaps. Come on, bud. Why am I always looking at my other phone, my nigga? Where you at? Come on, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, YouTube, I own the rights to this, alright?
DJ ASAP. Sex music.
Hey, look. Huh?
Heard you got the plug ASAP. Check. You know I run it up, flip it how I do, and then I'm coming back. You already know when I get through it, ain't no coming back. Busting through the hole, clutching the rock like a running back. I get it, then I go get more, and then I run it back. Niggas know what's up with me, only the realest fuck with me. I'm from the jets, what you expect, this shit stuck in me. Struggle made me hustle, cause ain't nothing free. Every other week it's R.I.P. I miss my daddy, real fucking G. I love my niggas, and all my niggas got love for me. If you don't fuck with me, don't come and try to say what's up to me. Fuck you think, never faking how them suckers be. I go hard when shit get hard. I spit these bars like I'm in custody. I told my bitch, put your trust in me and we gon' live it. And every time I told her I got her, a nigga did it. I keep it all the way 100, ain't no other way. You ain't talking money, I forgot you like the other. What's your ambition, nigga? Wake up every morning and get it, nigga. You gotta want it, just stay on it till this shit is bigger. I learned quicker than your typical. I know it might be difficult to see me do shit you ain't did before. What's your ambition, nigga? Wake up every morning and get it, nigga. You gotta want it, just stay on it till the shit is bigger. I move quicker than your typical. I know it's difficult to watch me do this shit you never did before. You know I wake up every morning, give thanks, and then I'm on my way. I get them dollars, not a problem, I be on the cake. Every day we live, it's a different way you can stack your dough. So every day I live and get it, I be back and forth. Catch me on the go, slow motion, what I'm not about. Don't fuck with lean, so you will never see me nodding out. Cookies, what I'm off, all this coughing, give you cotton mouth. Baby, come and put that pussy on me, I'ma knock it out. She ain't never had that real feeling. I told her just be honest and I got us. Now how you still feeling? I've been a real nigga right out the gate. We fight every day, never lose sight of your face. Cause where I'm from, not a lot make it out. So I be on my shit, that's why I gotta watch my six so I can make it out. I'm living with a purpose, struggle through the worst shit. But when I see my mama smiling, it be worth. What's your ambition, nigga? Wake up every morning and get it, nigga. You gotta want it, just stay on it till this shit is bigger. I learned quicker than your typical. I know it might be difficult. difficult to see me do shit you ain't did before. What's your ambition, nigga? Wake up every morning to get it, nigga. You gotta want it, just stay on it till the shit is bigger. I move quicker than your typical. I know it's difficult to watch me do the shit you never did before.
Man, what the fuck is wrong?
I'm talking about, look, I'm all about my fettuccine. You ain't but that cheese, you will never see me. All my niggas gon' get it, you better believe me. Rockin' for that profit, yeah, that fettuccine. I'm all about my fettuccine. You ain't but that cheese, you will never see me. All my niggas gon' get it, you better believe me. Rockin' for that profit, yeah, that fettuccine. I be the nigga, I been the nigga, as you can see. It's necessary, be legendary like 2 or 3. Now with the bullshit, them games don't be full of me and tell these lame niggas gon' be as lame as you can be. We to the top, ain't no looking back. I snatch it off the board, I got that rock and I'm pushing that. I give it to them raw, I got that pot where they cooking at. The bitches staring at me, so I'm asking what they looking at. They know I'm the man. Stay persistent with that dough on my hand. Stay committed to that flipping. Just follow my lead and go with the plan. Take a chance, hit that road for them bands. If I eat, my team eat. We gon' double back and go with it again. Look, never switch up on me, keep it solid. Play it part from the start. And on me, I swear I gotta chill. Cause I done see some of the real go to fake. Have to separate from it, but I'm still on that cake. It's SpazzDaBoi's. I'm all about my fettuccine. You ain't but that cheese, you will never see me. All my niggas gon' get it, you better believe me. Rockin' for that profit, yeah, that fettuccine. I'm all about my fettuccine. You ain't but that cheese, you will never see me. All my niggas gon' get it, you better believe me. Rockin' for that profit, yeah, that fettuccine. I just want that green like I'm vegan. For that cabbage, I turn into a savage like I'm fiending. Yeah, I need it. Talk to go get it, cause it ain't given. Elevate your levels, don't settle, cause they ain't living. Boy, that's real shit. I'm from where they kill shit. I pray for all the mamas who don't lost a child to that drill shit. I miss my niggas real shit. All this pain still remain through the years. All them tears, niggas still sick. If you don't feel for this, you probably can't feel shit. I just spit it how I live, a lot be hard to deal with. Is you gon' change on me, or you gon' really love me? Walk in that rain with no umbrella if you really for me. Fuck all that second guessing, I just go and get that money. I call my brothers, ain't no question, they gon' get that from me. Chill, and we don't fold under pressure. Put the dough before these hoes, cause these hoes only pleasure, yeah, spaz, yeah. I'm all about my fettuccine. You ain't but that cheese, you will never see me. All my niggas gon' get it, you better believe me. Rockin' for that profit, yeah, that fettuccine.
Ooh, that motherfucker go crazy. Hey, go slap my shit, man. Young Spaz. YUNGSPAZZ. YUNG, no O. SPAZZ, alright?
D-Mac on the fucking track.
Yeah, I ain't know who be, man. I'm back up in this thing, man. I'm talking about your Spaz in this bitch, you feel me?
Just got the weed.
I'm bringing it to you the only way I know to bring it to you, man. You feel me? It's that run on the cut.
D-Mac on the fucking
You know
track.
I'm be the truth. We talk to him for a minute. Lie, I'm only giving you the real. You know the deal, that's how it gotta be. Ain't with that fraud, now it ain't part of my anatomy. They talk that shit behind my back, but it don't bother me. We don't gotta speak, keep them weak ass apologies. I'ma keep on doing me, you know I body beats. I'm only moving with who you see on the side of me. I fuck with real niggas, I put my life on it. Why the wrong bitches show up at the right moments? But don't confuse love with lust, better know the difference. Shit, how you fucked up, boy, these hoes different. No Hussein, I just blow past they ass like I'm Jamaican. Don't got no time for bullshit, ain't got that kind of patience. I done been up in that room, but I ain't got no statements. They understand the truth, I don't gotta explain it. Fuck what they think, I got my own thoughts. Give a fuck about what they say, cause I'm my own boss.
Whole lot of right now.
We from the streets, niggas came from the fame. Yeah, that boy Spaz, ain't no stains on my name. I'm shooting for the top, you see our aim ain't the same. You had to lie to get that top, you see our game ain't the same. Ain't no comparison, make no mistake about that. See, they don't compare to him, so they can't hate about that. Handle my business, but I state it's all facts. And if a nigga take a look, but I can make it all back. Shit is real out here, and yeah, this picture far from perfect. Shout out to my future bitch, I hope he know this nigga worth it. And I'm always out here working, don't sibling, but I be swerving. Moving me through these streets, cause see my life, it got a purpose. 10 toes on that surface, no purpose, I just spit the truth. Watch for the devil, he lurking, he trying to get to you. That's why I ask the Lord be with me and look out for me. And if you with me, be with me, got plenty doubt in me. Gotta keep it real, don't gotta lie about it. Whole lot of pride and not doubt. Whole lot of pride and not doubt. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know we do this thing.
He back on the fucking track.
Yeah, real deal. I don't know what they talk about.
Do that.
We just out there trying to get it. It's my pleasure, man. It's my pleasure.
Bring that bell. Oh, I gotta hear this one time.
Boy on the beat.
We ain't had no knife for guns, but shit, we made it work. I was beating ops at school before I wrote a verse. And these bitches jumping sides, don't get your feelings hurt. You take it slow, I'm trying to hide, we smoke your cousin first. Trust a few, not trusting you, so he could lay in dirt. I had some goofies talking crazy till they wrote a verse. I see you one with this 2-3, I'm doing Jesus work. This a day, but when we catch you, just gon' make it worse. Some of my homies fresh off 10 and they still talking. Burning op is wood, still smoking.
And I get it,
I'm my real potent. The law 80% of the streets of niggas still smoking.
I'm gonna be there when I need it.
Know a couple killers talking crazy over tracks.
Hey, you fly playing defense.
Really trying to pick a win, just looking for a reason.
Get up.
Most of these niggas falls and wonder why the niggas leaving. How you think you still real, dissing on your live and shit? How you think you still 100, switching on the guys and shit? Letter to my office, say for dog to come outside again. Big cabin, catching things, stretching, make me cry again.
Gotta hide again.
Just never lose our face, you gotta try again. Wanna run and talking down there, I'm my pride again.
Baby, hey, I feel the shit to make it right again.
Love me or hate me, but just like I'm saying, that can never
Let's go, Colorado!
long excitement, keep it over safety, say hi, I'm
Let's go!
To the 2023
Nigga,
season
Deion
is
them
in
going
hand.
crazy.
What a spectacle
Oh,
in
shit.
Las Vegas. And they're going to start
Let's
this
go.
drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
We own these niggas. Let's go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Willis going to throw it right away. They'll get this out to Kamara. And they'll go out near midfield at the 49. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody covered. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. Willis will look to throw on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the 1st down. Willis looks to pass it here. And a quick
Oh!
that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before
We're gonna get that bitch up, Skelly.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Willis looking to throw it.
Oh!
This will be caught. It's
Come on.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 12-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Willis will look to throw it. And he'll just get rid of it.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
2nd and 10. Again to throw, Willis on 2nd down.
Man, why they keep making him throw it out of bounds? Throw it on point.
The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Third down, it's Willis. And it's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Waddle, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You have a lot to handle in this one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They'll start on the ground here.
Oh, my God.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And they'll send Williams in motion right. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. A limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Play action. Now Wilson. He's airing it out for Williams. It got his man.
Let's go.
It's a big play there for Miami. 48 yards.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach?
Get out of there!
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to, and he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed, and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things, and then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll look to run with Nwangu. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways.
Go!
Because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Yeah, they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back to throw, Willis.
No, no. Oh, my God.
Complete on the diving effort. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
When the spotlight is at its brightest.
All right.
And let's face it, it's the Super Bowl. Those types of plays come out, don't they?
Absolutely. A big-time catch on the biggest of stages.
Do you think that that one's going to live on? We're going to see this for a long time.
Definitely going to live on forever with him, that's for sure.
No doubt.
1st and 10, it's Willis. On the check down, he finds Kamara.
Oh, my fucking God. This nigga just broke like 8 tackles, my nigga.
Being stopped just before the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line. Here's Willis. Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays.
Give him whatever they want,
and he gets it down to the 32.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
To throw, here's Willis. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Steps away to his left.
Bam!
He'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that 1st down pickup.
On 1st down, Willis. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara.
Get a ball up, my nigga.
Result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now a 2nd and 2. Back to throw, Willis.
No, that's
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Waddle, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here and try to tie this football game. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple and that's it.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 42 yards on the ground for him so far.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
He's airing it out for Williams, and that's caught inside the 30.
Musty!
Jamison Williams, 65 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
You got it.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Shotgun snap to Willis. They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
Hey!
This is caught at the 20.
What?
Touchdown,
This nigga
Eagles.
unguardable.
Jalen Waddle with his third touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Killing me.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd down and 9. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Wilson. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They go play action now. Wilson, he'll buy some time right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. Now he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. These 2 teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. The play fake. Here's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. They'll get this to Nwangu. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And good quarterbacks know that when things start to break down and they're forced to flee the pocket, they can often count on their running backs to try and bail them out. That happened on that play. Nice gain.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. There he goes, left side.
That's just great blocking, my nigga.
Touchdown.
What the fuck?
Big play there.
Hat on the motherfucking hat, my nigga.
Super Bowl. And the Dolphins have regained the lead in the second half of this Super Bowl. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Extra
Let's go.
by Gay.
Be up, man.
Good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
Oh my God, he should have fumbled.
20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. at the line. This Philly offense set to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
1st and 10, Willis. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Now Willis to throw. Back to Kamara for another catch. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Now Willis to throw.
Bro, I've got you right there, Jackson. Oh, my.
Touchdown.
What?
Jalen Waddle with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Eagles have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you got to consider he might try to run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. But if you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes, he just takes off and goes. And I think that's what we just saw there.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the 3rd quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They go play action with Wilson. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 27 yards there, a first down.
Well, this can happen when you get man coverage on a tight end. This is a nice route. He's just going to run a corner to the left side and find some open space. That's asking a lot to make a linebacker run with him. And this ball's on the money as they pick up a first down.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw.
Run him over!
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 16. That one goes for 24 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
The slot man in motion right. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 121 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. First down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive can take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. And they'll run again.
Oh my God, what the fuck was that?
At about the 2. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good. They'll try and run for it.
Oh my God, nigga!
To the 3-yard line. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A 1-score game. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 10. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Here's Willis.
Oh, he blitzed me out.
Go deep for Waddle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They give him a gain of 37.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara.
Oh.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Give him 30 yards there.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense over-committing.
plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing in run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
Willis looking to throw it. He finds Austin complete.
Oh my
and he is
God,
out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Kamara trying again. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with this 4-point fourth-quarter lead. The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
This drive started way back inside their own 5. Now they're looking for the capper. 3rd and goal. Gordon. And Gordon's going to be stopped short. What a stand so far defensively. And now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Defense keeps him out of the end zone there. Now, will they go for it? And if so, can they do it one more time?
Yeah, I just don't know if it's worth it going for it, because what we've seen from the defense so far, every gap is taken care of. Everyone is sound in their coverage. No one is breaking free. And those ball carriers are getting tagged. If I were them, I'd think very hard about just taking 3 points and taking their dignity and moving on.
And the ball's at the 2, spotted at the 2, so a pretty good chunk to go. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And it's quickly becoming now or never time in the Super Bowl, trailing by... And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 160 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
What a Super Bowl it's been to this point. Now a critical 3rd down here.
Let's go, my African.
First down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime. So what a Super Bowl this has been. All tied in the final minute as it kicks away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Get that bitch.
Willis. It's complete. Kamara. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
And partner, to tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Fumble. Strip sack fumble last play. Pick it up 4. We call it.
Now Willis. Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
So it's the Eagles who will get the first chance to go down and find a winner as they'll get it here, and we are back underway. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, CD certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
What is that about,
As we both know, many people called for this change before, and they finally got it. After the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs, Patrick Mahomes and KC, they scored first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football. People hated that. Now the game reaches OT. Every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, if you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Tense moments in overtime of a Super Bowl. Remember, a touchdown doesn't yet clinch it as they come up on second down.
No.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
God damn!
Have it in the red zone before
Every
he crosses
throw
over
fucking
out of
perfect,
bounds.
man. I'm proud of this shit.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Every throw perfect, my
Well,
nigga.
things now, Charles, looking pretty good here. A great opportunity to try to cash in for 6 on the opening possession of overtime.
And what I'm liking, Brandon, is what I see down on the sidelines. I see a defense huddled up and ready to go, already preparing for their opportunity to go on the field and close out this game.
To the air on first down. Here's Willis.
Oh! No! What? Oh my God, bro. Can I fucking go for the ball, my nigga?
Doesn't win in the game anymore with the rule changes in overtime of the postseason, but they still went down.
That's not even the
got
kid!
job done, and now they put it in the hands of their defense.
They got me fucked up, my nigga. Man, challenge that shit! Bro, this not college, but he clearly got 1 foot down, my nigga. Bro, if they don't challenge this shit, swear to God, my nigga.
Now guaranteed an overtime possession.
Challenge it! I'm getting fucking cheated, my nigga.
And their defense, they have to play off the momentum the offense generated.
What? That wasn't no catch, my nigga. That wasn't no
Extra point
catch.
by Butker is on target, and they will take a
You talking about
7-point
GG.
lead.
You sound dumb as fuck, nigga. Get the ball up. So weird ass. You need another new rule, huh? Goofy. That nigga Juicy got that fake ass face. That wasn't even no study, nigga. Out of here.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And CD, the pressure is on here. Only a touchdown on this series will prevent their season from coming to an end right here, right now.
And this is why the postseason overtime rules were changed, partner, to afford teams an opportunity to respond in this type of a situation, because in the past, this game would already be over, and the losing team would be making off-season plans. Now they've earned their way into a postseason. They do get a chance to answer after the other team scores first.
They'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. But this is where the new rule comes into effect. In past years, this game's over. They've got a chance, though, to match touchdowns now. It's first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
Working from a 7-point deficit here in overtime of this Super Bowl. And remember, they'll need to score before time runs out as they work on 2nd down. Now what can Wilson do here in the OT? Dancing to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Nervous time now, moving the chains, an absolute must. Here's third down. On third down, they're going to run for it here. There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. He goes 48 yards there on a touchdown run.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate.
Let's go! Bitch ass nigga! Yeah, GG what? GG what, nigga? GG what, nigga? GG what, nigga?
This may be the best finish you and I have
Nigga told me good game. You thought the game was over. Get your goofy ass out of here, nigga. Give it up, nigga.
There's no doubt in their minds.
Yeah.
And they came out successful. Congratulations to each and every one of them on a truly memorable victory.
And the Lombardi Trophy has a home in South Florida. The Miami Dolphins are your Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible
that nigga just threw for 500 yards to the same nigga, bro.
Now they get a chance to enjoy it.
And this year, just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.
Let's get it. Fuck I'm talking about, nigga. I don't fucks, nigga. Yeah. Hey, thank you for fucking with me, Eric. I'm out this thing.